Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. What about you, ma'am?
I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for asking. So,
And
what's your good name? Actually, in your email ID, I couldn't understand your name
my name
properly.
is yeah, my name is Nimisha Deepu.
Nimisha. Okay, that's great. And my name
Okay,
is Neetu. Neetu
Deepu.
Gupta.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, I know because I have watched some of your videos, so I know your name.
Thank you so much. So,
Okay.
how was your day today?
It was a fruitful day, and I did a lot. I mean, I'm super happy because I had few conversation with some other YouTubers as well, and
Okay,
yeah, it was a
that's
good
wonderful.
day. Yeah. And how was your?
Yeah, my day was also quite busy and exciting too. Little bit of practice of my spoken English and did my household chores as well. So nothing is special, but yeah, daily routine I did.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. So thank you so much, ma'am. You have, replied to my request, and you are here
Yeah, it's
finally. So I
pleasure
am
for
very,
me. Yeah,
yeah,
it's pleasure
okay,
from me also. Yeah. Thank you so much.
okay, ma'am. So could you introduce yourself, ma'am? Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. My name is Neetu Gupta. Basically, I was born and brought up in Gwalior. It's in
Okay,
Madhya Pradesh. Yeah. But presently, I've been living in Delhi since my
okay.
marriage. Yeah, I'm a master's in organic chemistry
Oh,
and I'm a teacher of science and math subjects. And I am a blessed with two kids. One of them is boy and second is daughter. So means yeah, my daughter and one of them is son.
hmm.
And if I talk about my hobbies, I don't know. I'm feeling not comfortable. Sorry, because today I'm not having earphone now, so that's why my earphones was not
Sure, ma'am.
connecting. So that's why I'm having some issues while speaking.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
okay, I'm continuing. Okay, so I have two kids. One of them is son and second is daughter. And
Hmm.
my hobbies. So my hobbies are dancing, singing, paintings, and playing badminton. So
Hmm.
that's all about myself.
I think you have a lot on your plate and you are doing so many things simultaneously, dancing, singing, and you're a teacher and you're working on your communication skills. And how do you manage all these things together?
Actually, these all things are my side hustle, not a part of my job. Yeah, because I take tuitions at my home these days of science and math subjects. But yeah, spoken English is just a part of my hobby. So that's why I'm
Okay.
practicing and I'm enjoying to talk with the people and I'm learning many things. So that's why. And secondly, I really enjoy while dancing. I have two YouTube channels. One of them it
Oh,
is related to dance and second is
okay.
related to spoken English. So both of
Okay.
them I have made only for improving my spoken English. Oh sorry. One of them it is improving for my dance and second is improving for my spoken English. So that's the main purpose to open those channel.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in in my dance channel I make some videos. In that I make some tutorial videos. I teach my dance choreography as well.
Okay. Okay. So
So
let
tell
me
me
introduce.
about you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
sure,
ma'am.
sure.
My name is Nimisha Deepu. I'm
Mm,
from God's own country, but currently speaking to you from Bihar because by profession I'm also a teacher and I
mm,
work here for the last 5 years and I'm a teacher of social studies. My hobby is learning English. It's been 2 months. I'm trying to learn this language and apart from that, I do have a YouTube channel and its name is the DN Edubest, where I was uploading political science and economics related videos when I started this YouTube channel, and it was 2 years back. But in between, after Corona, when I rejoined here in the school, that time it was not possible for me to balance all these things together. So I quit YouTube And for the, I mean, since January, I think, yeah, January onwards, I started to work upon my communication skills. And that time, I was thinking like that. There are so many women out there. They make conversational videos, and they try in that way. They try to improve their communication skills, and all at the same time, they impart their knowledge as well. So why I should not do the same? So that's how I mean, I restarted this, and I upload English related videos. For the last 2 weeks, I make some conversational videos with the different YouTubers as well.
Wow. I think you have done many things. You are a teacher of social study. Actually, I'm very scared about the social study subject.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Okay,
it's
yeah, the
very
same thing,
difficult
ma'am.
for me.
Since my
Yes.
childhood, when I was in ninth and tenth grade, that time, I was, I had a strong inhibition over geography. I was not able to understand the things in geography, and next is history. And in history, we all know that we have to memorize all the names of emperors and great
Yes.
personals, yeah, and years. So it was also difficult. Difficult for me, but somehow I'm from arts background, so my subject is social studies now.
Social study. So if you have started to learn social study, then you get some interest to learn something in that. Yeah, because something if we are starting now, so in that particular area we get some interest to do something like that. So yeah,
Mm.
it's my personal opinion because I was very scared about the math subject in my childhood.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah, but when I started to teach, then I thought, okay, it's quite easy
Mm.
if we start to teach something, so because we learn something, so in that way we learn and we teach, so it's quite an easy. But in
Mm.
childhood we don't understand what is the subject into the particular subject, what is that. So in that time, in that period of time, we don't know aware about the subject, so we
Mm.
just think about that, yes, this is the very tough subject for us. So these kind of things come to our brain sometimes.
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. Whenever we try to impart our knowledge, or whenever we try to teach somebody, that time we will feel that it's pretty easy for ourselves. But on the contrast,
Exactly.
if we try to learn something on by ourselves, then that time it won't be that much easy for us. So
Exactly.
I feel the same thing. Whenever when we try to learn a thing just to impart our knowledge or just to teach the students, that time when we teach them, that time it I think it's very easy for me to explain those things. That time I feel that okay, I have learned so many things in this way.
Exactly. In this way, we can reflect our personality development as well. If we learning something, if we are learning at home, so it is really very good opportunity for us because we are learning and we can get something but in easy way because all things are very easy, quite an easy to grab something.
Hmm.
So yeah, this is the good way.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, do you teach at any school or at your home only?
No, actually, before marriage, I used to teach up to 12th standard. Yeah, chemistry
Okay.
subject I used to teach, but yeah, in between there was so much gap because due to some problems, and I had two kids, so that's why. So I had to raise them. So many problems were there. So it's been little bit period of time. So that's why I started at my home so that I can look after my kids as well. This is the
Okay.
main concern because I'm in a nuclear family. So yeah,
Hmm.
this is the main thing. I have to look after my kids and look after my family as well because maintenance is very
Hmm.
must for being a homemaker because
Hmm.
there is nobody else. So because these days the kids are going to be going to wrong direction
Hmm.
these days. So we have to look after them. We have to take care of them. This is the main concern.
Exactly, ma'am. Actually,
Yeah.
everybody says that whenever a child is in their teenage ages, so that time we have to pay more attention on them. We have to check on them every time.
Definitely.
and especially in this time, during this time, children don't have any, I mean, they are not that much strong emotionally. They don't have any strength in them to go through any rough patch, and they commit. Sometimes they commit suicide. Sometimes they are getting addicted to some alcohols or drugs. So this time, during this time, we can't predict anything. So we have to
Hmm.
keep an eye on them every time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so all entire day I just coming around my mind like, what they are doing. So I just watch them, look after them, and keep an eye. Yeah,
Hmm.
today I'm just facing some problem. Sorry for that in between.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
okay.
just keep an eye on them. Yes.
Yeah, oh, definitely, ma'am. Because nowadays, when I was a child, that time, we had, I mean, we got a lot of chance to interact with the different children or people, and we were always used to play in what I can say, playground or whatever it is. But nowadays, everything is based on social media and mobile phone. Everybody
Mhm.
sits at the home, and there is less interaction between each other. I think everything so yeah, it's also true, everybody interacts with different people, but it's some kind of online, right? So there is I mean, they don't have much strength in them emotionally, they are very weak, I think so.
Yes, definitely. These days, social media is actually is growing day to day, and children are depending on us on
Mm.
that. So, what's the problem? These days, they all time scrolling in the mobile phone, and they busy with that. So, we have to busy. We have to be take out from that kind of environment, and we have to be make them busy in other part of area. So I'm also working upon it. I just make them play badminton outside, and sometimes I go outside to for sorry, sometimes I go for shopping, and
Mm.
sometimes take them to visit some other places so that they can busy in other areas, because they just want to be busy if they are at home. So yeah, so I have to create an environment so that they can be busy in other field, and they can do study in the better way.
Mm.
Because these days yeah, I'm seeing many times they just taking interest they are not taking interest in the study. They are not taking any interest in the part of the study, because they just be busy in the social media, or only like movie and games, like that. So this
Yeah.
is the not, yeah, this is not a good thing.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Hmm. So, then next thing I wanted to ask you that you are already fluent in this language, I think so. And when did you start this journey of learning English, and how do you feel now?
Yeah, actually, I'm practicing daily. How do I speak? So I just try to speak. I just frame while doing household chores, while making foods, while cooking at home, while doing some other works. So I just mumbling myself. I speak to myself, and I listen some videos from the YouTube channels. Sometimes I listen to news and some podcasts and conversational videos as well. These days, these are growing up, so that's why. And apart from that, I read little bit. In the morning, I generally with a cup of tea, I just read the newspaper, and some advanced vocabularies I take out from that, and then yeah, search from the Google and take the screenshot of it, and save in my file, and then I revise whenever I sit freely. So these kind of things I'm doing. But I have been working upon English language. I think it's been around 3 months.
Okay.
So yeah, before that I didn't practice, so that's why. So I'm working upon it, because practice is must, you know. If we are not
Yes.
practicing, so we are lagging behind. At least we have to practice 1 hour daily. If we are not practicing 1 or 2 days, within 1 or 2 days I'm realizing I'm unable to speak in English. Yeah,
Mm.
because our environment is totally different. My environment is Hindi. So at my
Mm.
home, we always speak in Hindi. So this is the main basic concern. So I have to create the environment. Even
Mm.
especially, I have to speak to my children. I have to speak them here, speak me in English. But they are interested to speak in Hindi because it's an easy language for them because it is a native language. So that's why.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I can understand.
But while
Yeah.
speaking in English, I really feel very enthusiastic, honored here. It doesn't matter, I'm making mistakes, but yeah, I'm
Mm.
just a little bit improving. Yeah, it's quite okay. So let's see for down the line whatsoever we are doing.
Mm.
Yes. But I feel
Okay.
honored here. I'm just feeling like that I'm walking on air while speaking.
Okay, okay. So
Hmm.
yeah, even I started my journey 2 months back, and I think mostly all the people concentrate on the mistakes, right? Even I do that. Whenever I speak out, I'm the person who judge me at first, and I always concentrate on my mistakes, and even I mean just before the speaking practice, or whenever if I tell you any sentence, then even before that, I'm focusing on the mistake. My mind is always saying that I'm gonna make a mistake. Definitely, I'm gonna make a mistake. So that's how I judge myself. So this is what the problem everybody faces, I think. So
Exactly.
we have to
Hmm.
avoid that kind of mindset at first. After all, we have to concentrate on fluency, and if we are able to convey our thought, then 50% we are success, I think so. And
Yeah, because yes, yes. Yeah, continue.
yeah, because if the opposite person is able to understand our words, then it's okay. We are done there, right? And once we have achieved that level, then we can run behind vocabulary. I mean, fancy vocabularies, idioms like that. At first, our first aim should be fluency level, and without any,
Exactly.
yeah, we must be
Yeah,
able to understand or convey our thoughts. That's it. After all,
exactly.
it's the language.
Our main purpose is that we should convey our thoughts and ideas in a fluent way. So, fluency is the must. I also totally appreciate this point because I totally agree with that. Because on advanced level, it is I think it is just a next level. First of all, we work upon it. So,
Mm.
because it's just not a shooting fish in a barrel, it's just not a cup of tea, so we can take it within 2 or 3 months. It takes time,
Mm.
so everything, blessing in disguise. Because if we start something, so it takes time. You
Mm.
should not think about that. Because initially I realized that English is just like a blessing in disguise. Because initially each and everything, if we are starting, so we face problem.
Yes, definitely. Mm. Every time
Yes.
if we have any goal, then we have to work for that. If we don't work, then it's not that kind of thing that we can attain freely. And yeah, I think that everything, I mean, we say anything we want to attain, then we name it as goal, right? Because it's not that kind of a thing we can easily achieve. We have to work for that. And if we work
Hmm.
so hard, and hard work always pays off. And yeah, and I was thinking that if I'm not able to speak in English, then I'd be like a frog in a well. And yeah,
Yes.
I know it's a convoluted process, but still somehow I
Exactly.
have to do this. Yeah.
Actually, what happens sometimes I'm also hitting the deadline while speaking. That, as I've said to you before, now because if I'm not practicing myself, so I also face many problems. But
Mm.
yeah, I just think in my mind, no, I will do practice more so that
Mm.
I can be more fluent. But problem is that if we stuck in between, if we take a gap in between, then definitely, yeah, we
Mm.
stuck in between. So it
Mm.
is the practical thing. So
Yes.
I always make them understand. Mean my students, I
Mm.
make them understand. You just practice. Practice makes us perfect. But if we don't do practice, then we cannot be perfect. Everyone, everyone makes mistakes. But. In every field we are not a perfect, we are a human beings. So while speaking, even though if you are speaking in Hindi, so we are we are making many mistakes, while making a sentence formations, because
Yes.
it's our native language, so we can easily convey our thoughts and ideas in our way. So
Mm.
everyone has a different language in Hindi. So just like that, English is also, everyone has a different way to express themselves, as per
Yes.
my opinion.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely. Even whenever we speak out in our mother tongue, that time we make a lot of mistakes, and we know that, but still we are not giving much attention to that because, after all, it's our mother tongue, and nobody is going to judge on us because
Yes.
it's our mother tongue. But when it comes to English, that time we are very curious that somebody.
You have to
I
be
mean,
very curious.
if I would make some mistakes, then there would be. I mean, the opposite person definitely wanna make fun of us. So that fear or that fear makes us. I mean, that stops us from speaking. So yeah.
Actually, as per my opinion, uh, if there is any good teacher who will not say to you, you are making mistakes, you just speak. Because if you start to speak, then definitely you make mistakes. But after some couple of months, then definitely you will not do any mistakes. Because
Yes.
yeah, definitely will do, sorry, definitely will not make any mistake. So first of all, you start. So any good teacher, every time they say, you just get rid of your fear.
Yes.
So yeah, you start speaking, you don't think too much about that whatsoever you are speaking. Because yeah, if someone make fun of us while speaking, it doesn't matter. We don't think too much about that. We start first of all.
Mm. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we should not pay much attention towards making mistakes, and if we do so, then that would be a springboard to our next level, I think so.
Yes.
Mm. Okay, so ma'am, would you like to ask me any question?
Yeah, so actually I was confused.
Mm. Okay,
So
sorry.
no, no, you can ask me. Okay, what's the specialty of your Bihar city?
Speciality. Speciality. Bihar, actually, Bihar is one of the beautiful states in India, and Bihar is fastly, I mean, Bihar is developing in a fast mode, I think so. And
Okay.
yeah, yeah, but everybody, I mean, everybody keeps an eye on Bihar like it's an underdeveloped state and there is no improvement, but it's absolutely wrong. And Bihar is fast moving or fast growing state, and everything is, I feel so. Everything is good here, and people are so nice, generous, and they're very friendly too. That's why we are here, and it's been 5 years in my case, and I like the city most. But the climate is very extreme, and
Hot.
here's the Chhat Puja, as you know, the famous or the state's famous festival is Chhat Puja. And
Yes.
I like to watch how these people celebrate Chhat Puja and their song during that time and their holy songs. And yeah, and what I can say that yeah, this thing is very important to highlight here that weather is very climate is very it's not
Scorching
moderate,
hot.
it's very
Yes.
extreme, not only in case of summer, even in case of winter season it's very extreme. And I am from Kerala, but in my place weather is very moderate. And for the first time it was a big challenge for me to get adjusted with this kind of atmosphere, or not atmosphere, sorry, climate. But now it's okay. Now
Now
I,
it's okay.
yeah, now it's
You
something.
had managed with that kind of
Yeah.
weather, yeah, a
Mm.
climate.
Mm.
Yes, that's good. Actually, we have to be managed to that kind of environment, because uh, there is no any option. So first of all, yeah, because
Mm.
if I talk about in Delhi, so there is really scorching hot, and
Mm.
we are troubling if we are go. going outside, because here the humid weather and there is no any windy season, so that's why. So we are having very sweatings these days, we are facing a lot of trouble. So
Mm.
that's why we are these days, I think in news also you can hear it's been 45 temperature is showing, but the temperature is just showing like that 50 temperature, above the 50-degree temperature. It is just
Okay.
showing like that. Yeah, so we are facing a lot of trouble over here.
I can understand, ma'am. Since my childhood, I have been hearing that in Delhi, whatever the climate is, it's very extreme, and the city is known as a city which is very prone to pollution, especially air pollution, right?
Yes.
Yes. Mm.
This is the very biggest city and polluted city as well, and
Yes.
crowded as well. Yeah,
Yes.
we can't go out if we are going to outside, so we have to think too much about that for a long run, because
Mm.
there is so much crowd. So we have
Mm.
to stuck in between in the crowd. So yeah, we just feel like that. Okay, we just go nearby of place if we want to visit anywhere else. It takes 1 or 2 or more than 2 hours if we go somewhere else. So this is the main basic problem we face. So
Mm.
metro are there, metros, many metros are there. So we can reach by the metro. It's very easy. But it's not very much easy because we have to reach to the metro station.
Metro station.
So it takes time. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. And how about the situation of Yamuna? And I have heard that
Yes.
in Yamuna, the water seems like foam, and it's all because of the chemicals that emits from the factories. And how's the condition now?
Condition is, I think, same. There is not
Okay.
much differences if I talk about. Yeah, the working is going on. So let's see
Hmm.
after some times, because if I talk about the pollution and garbage, we look around all the area where, because yeah, it is looking around all the areas. We are unable to say that yeah, it has been cleaned right now, because if we go over the bridge of the Yamuna. So here we face a lot of smell and
Okay.
garbage. Yes. So I'm not saying that it's been clean, but yeah,
Hmm.
working going on. So let's see in the down the line uh, how much work can be done in further. Yes.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So what's the condition of the water
Initially
now?
they shows, yeah, initially they show, yeah, it's working. uh, Rekha Gupta, she is CM, so she is working upon that particular area. But these days there is no any news they are showing about that, and we are facing a lot. So I
Hmm.
cannot say it's been clear,
Hmm.
because Yamuna Nadi, it's just going to be very dirty.
Hmm. It's
So it takes time. It
already it
takes
has
time.
been polluted, I think.
Yeah, it will
Mm.
take time to
Mm.
clean it, as per
Mm.
my concern. Yeah, government, they made a rule, don't throw garbage. But what happens, all time government cannot look at that particular area. So at night many people come over here and they throw the garbage, because here the problem is that many people, they are facing the garbage problems where we throw. Because just like
Okay.
worship, if we do worship, so many things come out from the worship, like garlands, the
Mm-hmm.
dry
Yeah,
of the
okay.
garlands, and yeah, many things. So they throw in the area. So in that area, so this is the main basic problems over here. The people, they are throwing that kind of things, and they don't think too much about that it is going to be dirty or not. Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to ask you that, do you mean that whether there is not any kind of arrangements where we put the garbage? I mean, like trash bin, like that. There is not something like that?
No, no,
Okay.
because this is very posh area, and
Okay.
yeah, I'm unable to find any kind of area that is secluded, and where we can put the garbage over here. Because even if I talk about in my city area, in I'm living in East Delhi. So in East Delhi, in that part of area, what they do, they take the garbage and they just throw on the road sides. Yeah, they just throw on the roadsides. There is no any option to throw somewhere else, to throw far away from the city. There is no any option.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the main basic. If I pass from that side, if I pass from that roadside of that particular area, so I feel very bad. I feel very gloomy. I'm living in the capital of city. Sorry, in the capital of
India.
India. Yeah, so this is the heart of our country. So here the main basic problem is arising like that, and government, they just show in the news headlines. But yeah, they are working. I'm not saying like that, but it is a very big problem, and they are working, but very less, very slowly they are working. I think they should think too much about that. How do we
Hmm.
reduce the pollution in that particular area?
Hmm. Right. Actually, I think pollution is the biggest threat or challenge Delhi is
Yes,
facing nowadays. And I think everybody, each and every person lives in Delhi have has to think about it. And yeah, that's how we can
yes.
manage it. Hmm.
Every person thinks too about that, because if they have to think about that, then they can make their city clean. But
Hmm.
problem is that yeah, they just depend on the government, and the government also depends on the public as well. So let's see,
Okay, both
because
of
crowd is increasing day to day. Now multiple variety of people are coming inside in the city. So the yeah, population is increasing day to day. So
hmm.
this problem, I know, I think it cannot be resolved in 1 or 2 months. Yeah, we have
Hmm.
to work upon more and more to reduce that pollution
Yes,
problem. Yes,
definitely, definitely. Okay.
yes. So have
So
you ever been in Delhi? Anytime?
yes, yes. Last time we visited Delhi, and it was a huge trip like Varanasi, Agra, Delhi. Like
Okay,
that. Yeah, it was almost I think 10 days of trip, and
okay. So
yeah.
did you like that place?
Yeah, but that time I was not feeling well. That time I think I was under the weather, so I, I didn't have an opportunity to enjoy it. I visited Delhi and so many places in Delhi, but still I can't say that I enjoyed the trip because I don't know what happened when we went from here. That time I was okay, maybe because of the food. I was feeling like under the weather, and somehow we have to get back to home.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm.
You're right. Yeah. Because
Mm.
if we don't feel whether under the sorry, if we don't feel good, then what problem? Yeah, we are not enjoying the place
Yeah. That
moment.
time
Yeah.
it was raining. Yeah, it was raining over there, and all the road was chock a block with traffic, and road was clogged with water, dirty water. So yeah,
Hmm.
that time I can't say that I enjoyed the trip.
Hmm.
Mm.
You enjoyed. Yeah, because there are many places to visit. If we talk about like monuments and museums, science museums are there, and
Mm.
Nehru Planetarium. That is really wonderful. If
Mm.
you go there, so yeah, each and every place is really wonderful. You should
Yes,
visit
yes.
over here and
Yeah.
go, because
Then,
I went, and yeah, I told many people so that they can visit and they can watch. Yeah.
yes. Delhi is known for monuments, right? Historical
Yeah.
buildings. Yeah, it's very
Monuments
known.
and historical, yeah, very famous, but these
Mm.
are new. That I have told
Mm.
you, Nehru Planetarium and
Mm.
yeah, Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya. These are very new. So if you
Mm.
go there and visit, so you really enjoy and learn many things. It is
Mm.
related to history of Pradhan Mantri. So
Okay, okay.
yeah.
So last time we were explored so many things like Lal Bahadur Shastri's old home and
Okay.
Parliament, Rashtrapati Bhavan. and
Yes, yes.
but yeah, and so many things, but I don't remember.
I think you had visited by the tourist bus because here a tourist bus is running. So you visited all those
No,
monuments. Okay,
it was a taxi we hired from the.
okay.
Hmm. Okay.
So nice to
Yeah.
talk to you. Yeah, it was a great and wonderful session with you.
Thank you
I
so
really
much.
enjoyed. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll meet you soon. Thank you, ma'am.
yeah. Thank you so much.